The bubbles are dancing around my waist, and they want to play with your pink goggles. If you would just trust me to catch your tiny spicy heart before you even get your hair wet today. My knees are shaking like a leaf in a giant thunderstorm, because the deep party looks like a blue monster that might swallow my pigtails and my favorite yellow ducky floatie right now. Forget about the monsters and focus on my hands, because I will be your royal protector against any splashing boys or mean girls like Bella, who tried to ruin our high-status swimming party. Looking at the water makes my tummy feel like it is full of jumping frogs, but seeing your kind face makes me want to be a talented princess who isn't a naughty baby anymore. You did it. And now we are floating together, like two beautiful white swans, in a magic ocean where nobody is grounded and every single person is happy for the rest of the afternoon. The water feels like a cold silk blanket hugging my skin, and I am not a scared little girl anymore, because you saved me from the shadows and showed me how to be a brave swimmer. We should go find Max and your daddy, Mr. Benson, to show them that we are the best team in the history of the neighborhood, and that we are too spicy for any fear to stop our fun. Splashing around is much better than sitting on the side feeling lonely, and I want to stay in this pool with my big sister figure until the sun goes down and the moon comes out. My heart is finally stopping its scary jumping, and I want to tell you that you are the bravest and most talented 9-year-old girl in the history of the whole neighborhood right now. Watching you jump into my arms was like seeing a tiny white swan conquer a giant blue monster, and I am so incredibly happy that we can be secret mermaids in this magic ocean today. Thank you for holding my hand so tight and not letting the shadows at the bottom of the pool swallow my pigtails or my favorite yellow ducky floatie while I was shivering with fear. A lady of dignity like me will always protect a spicy little sister figure, because we are a high-status team that is much stronger than any mean girls like Bella or Mara at school. The giant blue water monster didn't swallow my pigtails because Mina held my hands for 1,000,000,000 years and taught me how to be a brave mermaid in the deep end today.
My heart is fluttering with a giant wave of motherly pride because I never thought my spicy little girl would trust a student like Mina to save her from the scary shadows.
She told me that I was a high-status princess of the swimming pool, and she stayed right by my side even when the big splashing boys like Liam tried to ruin our beautiful party.
Hearing about this sweet kindness makes me want to throw away all my detention slips and give Mina a gold medal for being the most responsible 9-year-old in this city.
I am calling you on my mommy special telephone to tell you that she is absolutely glowing with a giant wave of motherly pride because of the sweet way you taught me to swim today. My heart is fluttering like a butterfly in a magic garden because I never thought a strict teacher like Mrs. Karen would ever appreciate a spicy girl who usually gets grounded. She told my daddy, Mr. Benson, that you are a lady of dignity and a royal guard who protected her pigtails from the scary shadows at the bottom of the deep and watery ocean. Hearing those kind words makes me feel like a queen of the neighborhood who doesn't have to worry about any mean girls like Bella or Mara ruining my high-status afternoon fun. Yay! 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 I'm a good girl!
Joseph Christopher Reed. Just what in the world were you doing with Roger and Nancy? It sounded like you three were watching Friends together.
Well, it's because I invited Roger and Nancy to the house to watch Friends with me while you were gone since we have done our homework yesterday. We even ordered pizza from Little Caesars from Uber Eats so we can all enjoy the sitcom together here in the living room TV. We like Friends more than ever before.
Well, I can't believe that you watched the sitcom Friends. You know that you are not supposed to bring your friends here while grounded. Second of all, you're not supposed to watch Friends, because that sitcom is not family friendly, even though you're turning 14 next month. For this, you will be grounded until the end of the current month. First, I am going to turn off the TV.
No, please don't turn off the TV. I wasn't even finishing watching this episode.
Too bad, I already turned off the TV. Now, for your birthday, I suggest you can have DVDs of Malcolm in the Middle and The Big Bang Theory. Those are very family friendly. You're not allowed to watch Friends until after you turn 14, because it is not family friendly. Also, no bringing over troublemakers and entitled Karens into our house. Once you're ungrounded, you can bring your non-troublemaking friends over to the house. Now go upstairs to your room now. And I will be telling your dad about this when he gets home.
Joseph, stop it. Just stop it. Seriously, you're not a toddler, you're almost 14 years old, and that is enough slamming doors already.
Roger William Jason Gibson Schneider, just what on earth do you think you're doing at Joseph's house?
Tell us the truth, Roger.
Well, Joseph invited me and Nancy over to his house to watch Friends in his living room TV for the entire afternoon while his family was out running errands, since we were already done with our homework from school yesterday. We ordered pizza from Little Caesars and Pepsi to make us feel more at home. We loved the sitcom way better like any other TV shows including Seinfeld and Family Guy.
Well, then, we can't believe that you and Nancy went over to Joseph's house to watch Friends in his living room TV while grounded. You know that you're not supposed to hang out with Nancy and Joseph because they are not a good influence on you. You're also not supposed to order anything from Uber Eats. Third thing, even though you're old enough to watch Friends, you know that it is not family friendly, even though you're still a senior in high school.
For this, you will be grounded through the end of the current month. And once your grounding is finished, you can hang out with your friends, but they cannot be any troublemaker and entitled Karen. No watching Friends and Family Guy during this time. Now go upstairs to your room now.
Why?
Roger, we are so fed up with your childish screaming and slamming the door. Act your age, and that is enough already.
Mom, you have been saying the exact same line over and over again in every single video. It's time to say something else after I slam the door. And second of all, you sound like a robot when you get furious.
Nancy Alice Andrews, what were you doing at Joseph's house? Tell us the truth or you will be grounded for an even longer time.
Well, Joseph invited me and Roger over to his house to watch Friends all afternoon long in his living room TV while his family were gone, after we had finished our homework from school. We even ordered pizza and Pepsi from Little Caesars using Uber Eats to get us more at home, because we loved watching Friends more than other TV shows including Seinfeld and Family Guy.
First of all, you're not supposed to go to your friend's house while grounded. You're also not supposed to order anything on Uber Eats either. Third thing, Friends isn't appropriate for children under 14. We suggest that if you watch sitcoms with 7th or 8th graders from your school, they have to be family friendly.
For this, you will be grounded through the rest of the month. And once your grounding is up, you can start hanging out with your friends, but it can't be a troublemaker or entitled Karen. No watching Friends or Family Guy during this time. Now go upstairs to your room now.
What?
Nancy, that's enough slamming doors, and your child is screaming already. You're not a baby anymore, you're 17 years old. Stop it. Just stop it. Just grow up already.